All right, folks, welcome back to my channel. I'm Spikes86, and this is CAS Wednesday. So, I'm testing out a new series where we are actually going to do some kind of CAS makeovers. And this person right now is going to be a teen for the new pack of the Business and Hobbies pack. I also wanted to note that this is made for Kieyathesteelerfan, which is a Twitch follower of mine's, a homie that we've been. So we're getting into it right now. As you can see, we're about to go ahead and update all of his hair, but right now we're going through kind of the different colors, kind of seeing what he looks like, and then we're going to get into some more customization, which you see here with the lips and everything. But I also want to give a rundown because this is kind of a pack cast challenge. For Kia does not own all of the packs. So the packs that she owns is Business and Hobbies, Life and Death, Get to Work, Horse Ranch, Seasons, City Living, Getting Together, Growing Together, Cottage Living, Discovery University, Realm of Magic, Parenthood, Werewolves, Dine Out, Spa Day, Home Chef Hustle, Modern Lux, which is not a cast kit, it's a build kit, Backyard Stuff, and Romantic Garden. Keep trying to get her ass to get Urban Homage. One day she will get there. However, we are still pulling off and doing the best that we can with the very limited packs that we have. And so we do use a fair amount of base game, and what I really wanted this sim to be is he obviously is going to be a chef. He's going to open up his own sweet shop business, and so we're really kind of going through what his frame is going to be, if he's going to have body hair, and then I also wanted him to be covered in tattoos. So you're going to see me put a little hair on him, which I had to remind myself it's base game because she doesn't have high school years. I think high school years has some really interesting hairs as well, but the other thing is it's just filtering by Afro texture hair in general, which you guys saw. And then this right now, I think this is me actually trying to find tattoos. So I was trying to put the Tupac tattoos, which the Thug Life, and then it turned out that it was CC, which I saw in the comments, and so that's why it was not placing. So I was disappointed, and I tested something else to make sure that it wasn't just me. And so then I wanted to look up to see if someone had did a non-CC Thug Life, and unfortunately that wasn't the case. So then I was taking a quick peruse of kind of tattoos, and I saw this kind of band tattoo with the rings, and I thought that was cool. And so again, I'm just searching for tattoos I think what might be cool for this sim, because I want them to be like a little bit alternative. And then I did put the high pigmentation in there. That's like a little inside joke between me and Kia, which I'm pretty sure she will laugh out loud when she finally sees that detail with our man. Obviously, I wanted to give him some face tats because we have the ability now to do face tats. And at first, I was going to give him this big giant spider. Then I was like, ooh, they have teardrops, and maybe we can give him teardrops because, you know, he about that life and everything. So I was still thinking through, like, who is this character? Who is this teenager who loves to cook, who's going to be running a sweet shop, who is living independently and emancipated, but still underage? Who is he? Who is the man? Am I the only person that thinks a lot about this when we're in CAS? That high pigmentation is fucking hilarious. If you've never seen that video, you need to go see that video. It is hilarious. And I'm mad that somebody created it, but I'm also very happy someone created it. So here we are. It's just basically giving a lot of different varied tattoos. You know, he likes tattoos. Obviously, he likes to cook, so we gave him the chef tattoo. And I was thinking about giving him a chest tattoo, but I actually think that we're going to go to the shop and do that in game. And then I wanted to give him like a tough guy walk. And now we're getting into like his personality. So obviously we made him a chef, we made him a foodie, but I also gave him a kleptomaniac trick because he's still a juvenile. And then that's when I started to kind of think about his storyline a little bit. And I was thinking he was going to be kind of a teenager who, well, my original story was that he was going to be living with his grandma, and then his grandma going to pass away, and then she basically leaves the sweet shop. However, I had did kind of a tutorial behind the scenes of using Share Factory for PS5 streamers, and she said that she wanted to actually this character to be a trans man. So I was like, oh, okay. So unfortunately, you don't see me add the chest scars for like breast removal for most trans folks process, which I'm very excited that the game has those type of scars in here. So I do add those in there, and then that actually helped to really write the lore and the character itself. So we named this character DaVonte Gibbs. He has he/him pronouns. He is a trans man. So he is estranged from his mother. He ended up getting kicked out of his mother's house, but his grandmother, Lily Mae Pearl Gibbs, took him in. And Lily Mae Pearl has been a pillar in her community in North Haven and running a sweet shop for many years. And unfortunately, she passed away. So he has become emancipated. She left him with a little bit of money and, of course, left the sweet shop. And so he is going to be opening up that sweet shop in her honor and finishing high school because that's what she wanted him to do, and basically starting his life and becoming kind of a prominent chef and small business owner. So we wanted to give DaVonte a bit of edge, really leaning into kind of masculinity for him. Be really kind of thinking about, okay, well, what edginess could we give him? We were going back and forth about whether or not we were going to give him a piercing. And I then kind of stuck with kind of giving him the typical kind of studs. And so we ended up just sticking with the studs. And we couldn't pull off a nose ring. As much as I wanted to, we just could not pull off that nose ring. So we left that nose ring alone. We still have a little teardrop for him on his face. And of course, you see him having his body pretty much covered in tattoos. And here I was playing around with the lip gloss because remember back in the 90s, like niggas was really wearing lip gloss. They wanted that shiny, like glistening look on their lips. And so, but I was playing around, so I just took it down. As you can see here, we were kind of thinking about his different everyday outfits. So wanted to give him a chef outfit. And so this is definitely from the Home Chef Hustle. And that's like a all body John. And then we have some of the things from the new business and hobbies kit. I also wanted to play around with his hair texture a bit. We gave him the sponge look for majority of his looks, but we also gave him kind of that little twist out kind of look that's in the Life and Death pack. We also gave him this suit, which is actually from Business and Hobbies, which I really liked. It's giving casual, but still very sleek. We also gave him the Gumby look, as you can see. And then we had to take away all these things since it gave it all to him. Unfortunately, I couldn't do that nose ring because she doesn't own Eco Lifestyle. Because I was like, ooh, that's a nose ring he actually can pull off. But she doesn't own it! So again, it's always a challenge trying to figure out this pack. I also find it challenging to do male sims because we don't have a ton of male sims and ton of sells like content, so it's always really hard to do male sims, I feel like, well. So I try to give them something a little bit more than basic, but he's still going to end up being a basic dude, which is really fascinating how like how society works in that regards, right? So I do find that like hilariously fascinating. Um, and right now we're kind of giving him his hot weather look. We're using that t-shirt, which I really like from the new Business and Hobbies pack. This is hot weather actually right now. That was his party look. So this is hot weather. And I was thinking like all white party, a nice white fit, like when you go into like an after like the park kind of thing. And then I wanted to give him a really nice kind of thug life winter look, and this is a great Business and Hobbies kind of like layered look that I really like. And I wanted to give him some Tims, or aka Butters. So So this is pretty much kind of getting down to like his final looks a little bit. I wanted to give him one more everyday outfit because I really wanted to get this little fanny pack thing. So here we are, and this is his final looks. So we're going through all of his everyday looks. This is the formal look here. This is his gym wear look, as you can see. And then I changed his shoes because I hated his shoes. So we do make a small edit. Um, but we then show off his sleepwear look, giving you the 360 look. And then we give you kind of his party look, which is still like chill vibes. This is his beach look. Very simple. Now you can see all his tattoos. Gave him his hot weather look. And then finally his winter look. Now we're transitioning into actually getting the sweet shop. So we got the sweet shop off the gallery. We're placing it on the 20 by 20 lot that's in North Haven, right? Which used to be the sweet shop that originally came with the game. But I wanted to kind of find the sweet shop that was going to work. So we actually found this shop from, I think it's Thick. Uh, oh, sorry. It's Tiggy AD, or Tiggy the AD. I think that's what it is. It was made on March 20th, 2025. So it's a recent build. It's made in mind for business and hobbies. And it basically creates an apartment and a sweet shop, and so I wanted to highlight it. You can zoom in and kind of see who the creator is. But this is the build that we actually settled with getting off of the gallery. Now, as a reminder, Lily Mae has passed away and she left this shop. So, of course, we need to do a little bit of renovations. So, he does do a little renovations, which you can see that we're about to take care of that right now. We're looking at the entire place, making sure that it's up to our standards. I really like the fact that there is an employee section downstairs where you can make candy as well as bake goods. So this is the main bedroom, and this is really the only room that really needed a good update. And so we ended up kind of still kind of keeping some of the theme, but we wanted to give it a little bit more of a male perspective. And so we changed the color theme to be like more of that blue greenish kind of thing. And there wasn't a lot that we needed to change, but I also like the fact that there was paneling. So we put a different type of paneling to give it a little bit more modern aesthetic. We also put in like some scuff marks, that is from, I think that's from the Love Struck pack actually, or it might be Basement. And then I wanted to put in like typical guy stuff, like DJ, women stuff. Right now we are doing like kind of a free place thing, so that way we can get there. And how you do that on console, you have to hit your paddles at the same time. So that's L1, L2, R1, R2 at the same time. Um, and that will bring up kind of your cheat box. But to move and make stuff like free space or be able to free place it, you want to hit L2 and R2 at the same time. And sometimes you just have to do like a rapid little click, and then it will tell you that it's ready for free plays, and then you just use your analog sticks to move it around. Now, if you wanted to make it big or small, you would hold down R L1 and R2 and use your D-pad to make it bigger or smaller, which will be right to left, and then up and down to make it larger or smaller. So I hope that helps. I hope that was like clear too. But yeah, so this is basically wrapping up that final end of the house. We added a vacuum cleaner up here. We eventually add one downstairs. We also put on some special lot traits to make this space a little bigger, or a little better, I should say. We do want this to be like a teen hangout, but this is basically the final show off. And that is it, folks. I'm Spikes86. It is a pleasure, and I'll see you guys next time.